Sorry about that. Good morning. Konnichiwa. I need one for good morning. Hold on, let me get the sip. Oh, and the cats have now decided to come over. Yes, thank you. Hello. You were quiet 2 seconds ago. The reason I was late is because the game keeps defaulting to second monitor for some reason, which is a huge pain. And I also woke up late and I'm lazy. Hello, everyone. I think we're good. Let me make sure I pinged the Discord. At here. Get at here, idiots. Live. Oh yeah, we're at the interlude. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't think... What? What are you meowing about? I don't think we got any more squad stories. We'll have to do a stream at one point, like going through the, Ohio. Going through the squad story, like, requirements so that we unlock them all. This cat. He wasn't like this 2 seconds ago. This is why we need the emote. Why did I emphasize that like that? The emote. The emotes. I don't know if you can hear him. Alright. She just said don't sneeze, not you'll give us away. Konnichiwa. Yeah, the emote sheet looks nice, so we should have those pretty soon. Concerning cat behavior? Yeah. Well, come up here then. Stop meowing at me. Look, come here. Yeah, come here. What? You're being a baby. What? You fat. Stop being so fat. I grab him and put him in my lap and then he'll be more appropriate for the rest of the stream. What? Yeah. Neither option sounds great. So it's like, this is more like this is the worst, not like neither options. It's not so. It is somewhat sarcastic, but the tone here is a little different than just like neither option sounds great. She's like, either we get found by the enemy or we cause an avalanche. You'll forgive me if I hate both of these options. Is kind of the idea. He's very high maintenance. What? Yeah, don't bite. This isn't really this sucks. He's kind of expressing more of like a this is bad. Like, as in, not I don't like this, but this is a dangerous situation that we're in, right? Like, atama ga bootto shite kita is like, I'm losing focus. No. That's interesting, because normally it's baka wa kaze hikanai. Hikanai. Really, that, how are you? What? Hikanai. Really? I'm trying to find it in the, Nantoka. That's interesting that she says nantoka o kaze hikanai desho. She's kind of insulting him, but I don't like this invincible to everything but the common cold. It's really weird. So this is a turn of phrase in Japanese that we don't really use in English. Like, the idea is like, idiots don't catch colds. So honestly, this is a place where leaving this turn of phrase as like the Japanese saying is kind of awkward. So there's probably a better way to do this where it's like something related to his head, where she's kind of insulting him, saying he's stupid and that's why he shouldn't catch a cold. So there's sure to be a turn of phrase here, which is more like, oh, don't tell me you're getting a fever. I would have gone with something like, there's nothing up, you don't have enough up there to get a fever, right? Kind of insulting him, saying like, your brain doesn't run hot enough to catch a fever. Something like that. But invincible to everything but the common cold is kind of, I mean, I get the play on his character, but it's a little awkward. He doesn't say I'll think of one later. He just says I don't have the energy for a comeback. Yeah, not enough up there to get a fever. I mean, I'm just thinking of ways to kind of describe in English that would work as an insult, because baka wa kaze hikanai is like a Japanese thing. Like, idiots don't get sick, idiots don't catch colds. And we don't really say that in English. There's not an equivalent. Yeah, all this standing around cramps my style is not... This line is just invented. It's not here. He's just... I don't like... Watch duty isn't for me. I'd rather be out scouting. You were just sitting on my lap getting pet, and now you're upset. Why are you doing this? I get it. I get it. I get what you're saying. It's like but this is like I'd freeze, but I don't like this chisel thing. It's too long. Like, Hyozo is an ice sculpture. I don't know why they couldn't just leave it. Yeah, in Pseudo World War II. That's the thing. It's like I get this, right? If I stay here much longer, they'll have to chisel me out of this position. But you could have just said, if we stay like this any longer, I'm going to be an ice sculpture, or we're going to turn into ice sculptures. That's totally fine. It's a little, weird, but it's not as weird as they'll have to chisel me out of this position. I think this is too long, right? You could even go with, like, if we stay here much longer, we're going to be frozen in place. Our mouths are... So this is another one where it's like, sometimes they go really flowery, and then sometimes they go super literal, and it's awkward. Yeah, icicles could work, if we stay here much longer, we'll turn into icicles. It's fine, something to that effect. But so what she's saying here is, we can't, waste energy on anything but talking. Like, we can't afford to do anything but talk. I don't like our mouths are the only things we can move, because that's not really the focus. It's kuchi igai muda ni ugokasu ni wa ikenai shi, which is we can't do anything but talk, right? It's not we can move our mouths but not our arms. It's we can't afford to do anything, like to expend energy on anything but talking. So this should be more like, if we stay here much longer, we're gonna end up frozen solid. But it's not like we can afford to do anything but talk, or keep ourselves warm with anything but talking, something like that. Not our mouths are the only things we can move. It's weird. This isn't actually her asking a question. She's saying, hey, let's talk about something. Like, tell me a story. Kikaseteo is more emphatic. It's not, well, got any good stories? It's more like, come on, tell me a good story, or let's talk about something.
面白い話か。訓練時代のクロードのヘマ話なら山ほどあるぜ。
ヘマ話。ヘマ話。I mean, screaming, Yamahodaru. This isn't bad. A million of them. It's fine. I think this is fine.
それもすっごく興味あるけど、私が聞きたいのは。
I think this should be a split because it's kind of it's dangling the idea for you because it's not a finished thought. That is tempting, but what I want to hear is, and then split the line. Yeah, see, like this is two lines here. So I don't think that the question mark there was needed. It wasn't rhetorical.
ああ、じゃあマイルズが間違えて貝の甲板を食っちまった時の話を。
まず、そうじゃないわ。
No, you're right on time. Yeah, I don't think don't play dumb is good here. I would have gone with Raz, you know that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
This isn't I. This is
私が聞きたいのは、リナが貝になった話よ。
I don't. This is might be a nitpick, but I really don't like the use of how here. I like grammatically speaking. I think that this should definitely be why. You know what I mean? Like, there's no. I'm not sure what the intention of how is here. Like, what the word how is pulling some. It's making this sentence sound very awkward. It's not like how Lena became Kai. It should be why. She's not asking how necessarily. Hello, welcome back. What are you meowing at me for? What? You had breakfast already. Be careful.
みんなが当たり前に接してるから、私も聞けずにここまで来ちゃったけど。
Yeah, meow. Yeah, meow. It's not necessarily that I've never asked. She said kikezu ni kichatta. It's more like I never had the opportunity or I never felt I could ask. This is what it's like to live with a cat. And now he's just licking my arm for some reason. What are you doing? You're a baby. Yeah.
こんな状況だもん。秘密も何ももうないでしょ。
Yeah. All things considered, I would have gone with like at this point, right? At this point, there's no reason to keep anything a secret,
それ
right?
とも部外者には教えられない。
This is another really big concept in Japanese that doesn't quite translate to English, right? We don't use the term outsider so much in the sense of someone who is not part of a community, right? So in English, the idea of like being a member of a community isn't quite as strong as it is in Japanese. There's, we do have the idea of like an outsider or like, so outsiders aren't welcome, you're not part of the group. But in Japanese, the idea of like inside and outside of a group is quite strong, even grammatically speaking in the language. So, even simple things like giving and receiving words, like that tells you where someone stands in terms of their relationship to a group. So if you say like ageru as opposed to like kureru, there's all sorts of ways to identify someone as inside or outside of a group. So the word that she's using here is bugaisha, which is like someone who is not just physically, but like socially outside of a group. So she's drawing a clear distinction here. It's like, do you not trust me? Like, you don't treat me, or you don't think... The contention here is that everybody calls Lena Kai, but no one has told Riley why. And so she feels out of the loop. So this line is like, oh, you can't tell an outsider like me. I would honestly rework this to more like, do you not trust me? Like, or is it that you still don't trust me? Because that's the implication here. And in Japanese, this comes off as very strong. Like, calling yourself a bugaisha to somebody who you would consider your friend is like a slap in the face. It's like, oh, I'm not really your friend. So I would say it's like, or do you still not trust me?
Yeah, そういうわけじゃねえ。お前は立派ないい正体の隊員だし。
And now we have cat number 2. Yeah, see, so it's not like that. And so even if you changed it to, what, do you not trust me? It's not like that. You're a member of Platoon E, but... See, nakamada. This isn't deserve, this is right. You have a right to know.
聞かせてやるよ。俺たちが戦場に出る前のことを。
So yeah, the deserve there. Hello to cat is fine too, cat. Get your sips, boys.
ありゃ今からちょうど1年前、1934年の冬だったな。
I don't like... This is actually a mistake. Because the way that they're using dattana is a past tense modifier, right? But in Japanese, you can use it in a reminiscent sort of way. Like, dattana is like he's remembering, not I think. So this is like, it was a year ago, right around 1934, winter. He's not saying I think. Like, it's not like he's unsure. Yeah. Oh, how's the sound and stuff, by the way? Everything okay?
どうしたマイルズ。昨日よりタイムが10分も遅れてるぜ。
当たり前です。昨日までは軽装備、今日からは重装備。
軽装備、重装備. So these should both be the same. It's like, honestly, I would go with like, no shit. Yesterday was light gear, today is like full gear. Because Jusobi is heavy gear. I don't like heavy stuff. Like, he's making a distinction between light gear and heavy gear.
全力疾走。新しい教官、本当に鬼です。殺されます。
The sergeant's trying to kill us. I'm not gonna make it. This is more like we're not gonna make it, and Oni desu is like he's a demon. You could even say that. I think demon is still fine. Like, it's not I'm not gonna make it. It's like we're not gonna make it.
おいおい、安全な山道を登るだけのマラソンなんかで死んでたまるかよ。
It's not... This is another issue with Raza's character and the tone that they're going for. So he is saying like, oh, it's, you know, this is just like a scenic nature trail. But he's not saying nobody is gonna do that, right? It's not the idea. He's saying like, come on, you're not gonna, right? Like, what are you gonna do if that happens to you? Like, shinde tamaruka is the turn of phrase. It's like, ka. Let me see. Shinde tamaruka. Merusande. Yeah. 新しい教官本当に鬼です。安全な山道を登るだけのマラソンなんて死んでたまるか。Like, you're telling me you're gonna I don't like keel over, you're gonna eat it on a nice, like, on a nature trail marathon? Come on, man. Like, you should reverse the come on, man. It should be at the end. And it's not nobody. He's just saying, like, you would look lame if that happened to you. Not that it's not possible, but, like, come on, dude. You really gonna keel over on... I keep saying keel over. I'm getting stun locked by that line. It's like, you really gonna eat it on a nature marathon like this? Like, come on, dude. Yeah, it's like after we went through hell on the ranger course.
先輩とカイさんがフォローをしてくれたからみんなでレンジャー試験に合格できたんです。
They left out a big chunk of this, which is it's not survived. It's because you and Kai and Claude helped us out that we all passed that
レン
test.
ジャー課程は試験よりも厳しいんですから。ラズさんももう少し。
This is quite difficult because it's Raza-san mo skoshi. There's a real question here as to what he's saying can't you ease up a little? Because mo skoshi could refer to a lot of things. It's just like a little. He could even be saying like mo skoshi, like take this seriously. So I don't necessarily like ease up a little here. We'll have to see what the next line is, but it could also just be like, Raz, you gotta ...
なんだよ。お前らを気遣えってか？俺はスパルタ式なんだよ。
気遣いかよ。スパルタ式. So he's saying Spartan, like, it's really weird that they introduce him saying hard ass here when sometimes he doesn't swear, sometimes he does swear. His tone is all over the place. It's kind of awkward. Right, so you can even go with Spartan, like I'm a real Spartan, or when it comes to training, like, yeah, I don't like this I don't know what to tell you, man, ... Because he's not, there's none of this like trailing off line. Also, is chat dead? Let me double check. Sorry. I've been using Streamlabs for chat, so. Hello? Check. Okay, we're good. People were just listening. So I don't know about this in terms of I would for sure get rid of I don't know what to tell you. It's like, what, you want sympathy or you want special treatment? That's not gonna happen.
すまない、マイルズ。僕一人じゃ目の届かないことも多くて。
It's not that it's not easy. It's sorry, Miles, I can't keep track of everything myself. No, you're fine. I don't mind. I was just making sure.
隊長はお前一人だろ。
No shit, you're by yourself. Squad's only got only one commander, you. It's dead. You killed it. Yo, what up? Thanks for the lurk. I don't like this turn of phrase at all. Right, so 僕一人じゃ目の届かないこと多くて. And then, so it's like, there's a lot of stuff I can't look at by myself. The key word here is by myself. 僕一人じゃ. So, おい、クロード。僕一人じゃって。隊長はお前一人だろ? So he's saying, yeah, of course by yourself. You're the only commander. I don't like the last I checked, the squad's got only one commander, you. It's too long. It's like... Yeah, of course you're by your... I don't like no shit. Here, it's so weird that the awkwardness of when he swears versus when he doesn't. They should be more consistent about it. but it is, you know, you're the commander here, just you.
そうだな。カイに頼りすぎだって自覚はある。
No, I don't like this. Oh, right. It's not like he's really realizing it now. He's saying, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I've been relying on Kai too
カイは
much.
しばらくいねえんだ。お前がしっかりしなくてどうするんだよ。
This isn't you gotta keep it together. It's if you don't keep it together, who will? しかりしなくてどうする? It's like, what will happen if you don't keep it together? So this would be, if you don't keep it together, keep us or keep the squad together, who will?
だけどカイの兄貴どこに行ったんだ？
Ah!
他の部隊から引き抜き？
Here we go. So, Kai no Ainiki. Ainiki. I'm sure if you've watched like Gurren Lagann or pretty much any anime with like a cooler, you know, somebody who's looked up to in a manly sort of sense, Ainiki is pretty often used. It gets glossed as bro quite often. Like, you know, Simone in Gurren Lagann says Ainiki a lot for Kamina, right? It happens. But Kai no Ainiki, how do you gloss that? Because where'd our bro even go is awkward for this. Especially for the time period. Yeah, it's not so simple as just bro. This is a place where like localization is definitely needed. To be honest, I would gloss Kai no Ainiki as a modifier for the way that they're speaking. So it's not necessarily just like talking about Kai as you know, bro or anything like that. It should be more like the manner or the tone that is imparted when people are talking about him. Yeah, bro doesn't fit like 90% of the time. I agree. So in English, it would be less a moniker and more... Yeah, for sure. Oh, yo, what up? Doni Atsu. I think bro in English paints more of a picture of equals, or in Japanese, calling someone Ainiki is putting them above you. Yeah, this... I agree with Doc here, and I agree with Gorogod. This should be an indication of respect, but it's kind of like a cool, manly respect, right? It's like, man, that guy's awesome. Like, he's like kick-ass. So this should be like, man, so where did Kai even go? Ah, man, don't tell me like some other squad got him. This is tone. Like, you don't have to give him bro. It should just be like the way everybody talks about him is more like, they're looking up to him. Like, akogareru.
まさか司令部からの特別な任務って聞いたけど。
Wow, this is actually wrong completely. This shouldn't be secret. This should be... Tokubetsu is not secret. It should be special. Like, they gave him a special assignment. I don't like mission here either, because mission implies like a sakusen, like an actual deployment. But assignment is better. Tokubetsu na nimmu.
そのことに関しては詮索しないように。僕も何も聞かされていないんだ。
Wow, this is really bad. Claude has swapped completely from casual speak to military speak. It's not, I wouldn't pry deeply into that. It's like, we're not to make inquiries along those lines. Like, we're not to ask about that. Like, he's explicitly telling them, don't go asking around about that. You're not supposed to. I haven't been given any information regarding his, you know, deployment.
大したもんだよな。司令部直々のご指名なんてよ。
I don't think Special Forces is here. Right? Jiki, like, hold on. I don't think Special Forces is here. Yeah, like, this is getting direct orders from command. Yeah, Special Forces is just wrong. There's not... That's not correct. Oops. Let me get these settings for the text gallery. Like, this is more just like handpicked. Handpicked is fine, but it's like, still. I'm just adding this because I think this is the worst one so far. Because special for the reason I think this is bad is not because it's awkward or not because it's like you know, like poorly written in English, but it conveys information that shouldn't be conveyed about the story. You know what I mean? But that's the thing, Kat, is fine too. We don't know that yet. Right? We don't know what he's doing yet. So part of the point of the game is still to reveal this information to you as you're playing it. So in Japanese, while you're listening to this, you're getting an idea of like, oh, whatever Kai's doing is something that the command has given him, like a direct order, right? But we don't know special forces, we don't know agent, we don't know operative, we don't know what exactly he's doing. You can make a guess, but it's not explicit. Let me see what the line is here. 死んでたまるか僕一人じゃ司令部直々の指名なんてよ大したもんだよな Yeah, so still I think still is fine. I would go with like, but man, getting right. I would go with, but man, getting direct orders from command is something else, right? Like that's the idea. It's like, wow, that's cool. Like they're still talking about him in a like, oh man, that's so cool, right? I wouldn't be surprised if like the next lines are like, oh man, that's so awesome.
能力が高くて信頼のおける価値観ってことで、この隊からは会が選抜されたんだろ?
What? What? What are you talking about, kick ass and take it? What are you talking about? Hold on. Huh? What? I'm stun locked again. 能力が高くて信頼のおける non-commissioned officer. Is that? I don't think that's correct. Is it? Yeah, okashikan. Okay, so it is a non-commissioned officer. Alright. ってことで、この隊からは会が選ばされたんだろう？もっとその偉いさんの What? Yeah, this is so not right. Yeah, this is just like completely wrong. I mean, he's a non-commissioned officer who can kick. They've just left out all of the information. This is okay. So we're updating this immediately because this is just completely incorrect in terms of tone and information. They do this to Raz every single time, and I don't know why. Like, I still don't understand why they do this. No wonder. I mean, he's a using non-commissioned officer and then the rest of this. Kick ass and take aims. So the line break here is also kind of weird because I think in the Japanese it keeps going a little bit more. 能力高くて信頼におけるってことで海外はさんだろう So this should be more like, let's see. got skill. Is know-how split, or is that okay? Yeah. I would actually go with NCO. Because we don't really say non-commissioned officer. It's really long. He's got the skills and know-how to be an NCO. Right? This is kind of awkward. Yeah, it fits Raz's. Like, Raz's speaking style is like, why would you say non-commissioned officer and who can kick ass and take names in the same sentence? Like, it's so off. 舞台から海外へされたんだろう。信頼における物資ってことで。It's because he was okay. So I think this is like, of course he'd get picked. Wait. Yeah. Like, of course they'd pick him. Right? He's got the skills and know-how to be an NCO. Of course they'd pick him. Right? Yeah. That makes sense to me. What do you think, Doc?
どこぞのお偉いさんの護衛係か、極秘文書の運び屋か。
Yeah. So, personal detail for the higher-ups, or yeah. This makes a lot. This makes a lot more sense. Like, kick ass and take names is so weird. It's not there. NCO stands for non-commissioned officer, right? So I mean, that is literally the Japanese word that they used. Like, kashikan is NCO. Like, quite literally. Yeah, it's in the original, literally. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird turn of phrase. I don't know if it's a reference to anything. Like, kick ass and take names is an English, like, just turn of phrase. You know, man, you know, it's time to kick ass and take names. That's just, it's like a dumb thing. It's not necessarily a reference to anything that I'm aware of. Yeah. I mean, this is basically right. I don't know if this is classified. 極秘文書. Okay, yeah, so it is classified. Secret documents. Top secret. Yeah. I would honestly go with, like, secret or top secret documents. But these are fine. Like, could be he's working personal detail, like working protection, something like that. No, this is not right. The focus here is wrong. Oh, Reggie Fils-Me? Why that? Why Reggie? But the focus here is wrong. It's not what he's doing out there. It's more like aspirational. He's like, man, I wonder what his assignment is, right? Adventures. Tell us about his adventures. かっこいいよな。武勇伝. That's an interesting word. I've never heard this. I can read the kanji, but I would not have known to announce it as or to read it as Buyuden. Huh. That's an interesting turn of phrase. Biography of historic. Oh. Well, there you go. That's an interesting one. Oh, no. Yeah, it's just a thing. It's just like a turn of phrase. But this is an interesting word. Buyuden. Interesting. I did not know that. I don't know about adventures here. it just doesn't fit. I would honestly just go with like, we got to get him to tell us all about it when he gets back. Like, Buyuden is pulling some major work in the Japanese, but in English, it's not quite there. Also, this isn't special forces. He says like, oh, secret, like a secret mission. That's so cool. Yeah, tales of heroic exploits. Yeah, it's like it's not a natural thing that we say. I would honestly say like this should just be like, oh, he's got to tell us all about it. Because that's the tone here. Is like, oh man, like a secret mission, dude. He's got to tell us all about it when he gets back. What? Okay, this is how you know these people have never. I have never been in the military, but these people have whoever wrote this has never been chatty goddamn cat. What are you talking about? What? Hey, Shuya P, thank you for the super chat. Is that better play on the screen? Why is it not going through? Why are you meowing? Mikhail, how come localization put memes in there like Effie face? That means I love. Why? Because they are obsessed with leaving a little bit of themselves in the project. Basically, that's just how it works. Also, I'm sorry that my alert box is not playing. Or maybe it's super delayed. Because I see that and then did it show up on screen for you guys? That's weird. It should be set. I never get super chat, so it's new. I'm not sure why. Let me check. Yeah, it should play. Oh, it's right under the minimum. The default minimum is 5. Let me change that. Sorry, bro. That's so lame. Okay, there we go. Now it's set to 4, and we'll play it. Cat. There you go. Have a wonderful day. The cat has returned. I lowered the default. It was defaulted to 5. Thank you. So, this chatty goddamn Cathy's. Also, to answer your question, the reason they do that varies from person to person, but mostly it's ego. It's literally just, I want to have some part of myself displayed in this. Like, I want people to read that line and notice it and, like, have it stand out. That's what it is. So, let's see. What did he say, actually? 貴様らにくっちゃべる元気が残っていて俺は嬉しいぞ Yeah, so he's like, oh, I'm so happy you guys have like I'm so happy you have the energy left to talk or to run your mouths. Yeah, this is like, well, I thought I was training soldiers, but looks like I got a bunch of chatty goddamn Cathys instead. No, he's like, oh wow, you guys are, I'm so happy you have the energy to sit around running your mouths. Like, he's being very sarcastic with them. That's the meme, right? Like, 俺は嬉しいぞ. Right? It's like that strong, sarcastic, oh, wow, it's so great to see that you're energetic enough to run your mouths. Yeah, it looks like the 10K wasn't enough, right?
おまけであと1往復だ。行ってこい。
一往復. Yeah.
はっ。
Sir, yes, sir. What do we think, sir, yes, sir? The issue here with sir, yes, sir is that we have not been doing this up until this point, right? No, it's ichi ofuku, not ichi oku. Ofuku is like a lap. It's here, I'll post the kanji for you. It's kind of hard to hear, but ichio fuku. Not sign into chat here. That's the line. Also, Shuya, you won the super chat. By the way, there's like a very low % chance for it to be the good one. Normally, you get put in the parawiggler. Oh, that's true. Fair enough. The super chat has like a very high chance to put you in the parawiggler. What are you meowing for?
戻ってきたのはそれから数日後の夜だった。
They left out the yoru. When Kai finally came back, it was a few days later. It was a night a few days later.
俺とクロードが当直の待機をしてるとき。誰だ?
This is what I have to put up with. See? I put my hand down and he just starts licking me. What's wrong with you?
俺だ。
Baby.
おい、カイ。
This should be hey, Kai, not what the.
クロード、ラズ、よかった。到着は予定通りだな。
Oh, wow, this is weird. This is wrong. It's not watch duties on schedule. He said 到着予定通りだった. Like, I got here just as I planned, or it looks like my arrival was according to plan, like what I planned. He's giving a little information here. It's like, not that watch duty is on schedule, but that he showed up when he was intending to. Yeah, just on schedule.
話がある。黙って聞いてくれ。
Yeah, I need to tell you something. Just keep quiet for now and listen. No, this is more like, I have to tell you something, so just shut up for a second and let me talk.
お前、その足。
負傷してるのか。
You're injured. Show. That's interesting. I'm not sure what's the. I mean, it is just an injury, but it's an interesting turn of phrase. It's like, it's not kiga. I wouldn't say hurt. I would definitely go with like, you're injured.
見ての通りだ。任務でちょっとした失敗をした。
It is what it is. I don't think this is what it is. This is like, as you can see. Or I would go with like, as you can probably guess. I screwed up on my mission.
なんだってお前がヘマするような玉かよ。
Oh, what? You're Kai. You don't just screw. This is so wrong. Nandata omae ga hima suru you na tama kayo? It's like tama kayo. Wait, what does he mean by tama kayo? This is interesting. Hemasuru tama kayo. I mean, I really don't like the use of your kai. It's like, what do you mean you screwed up? That's, yeah, like tamakayo is, I can imagine it's like balls, but there's no kanji for it. I've never really heard this turn of phrase. Hemasuru yo na tama. Soyu tama janai no tama. Wait, so I googled this really quick, and even Japanese people are like, what does this mean? Like, soyu tama janai no tama. Tama no tama ってどういう意味ですか? 人物やその性格、才能を言う。Interesting. Tama. Interesting. So okay, so it's kind of like tamashi. So it's like tamashi. It's like your value as a person. Interesting. Huh? I learned something. No, it's not that tama. Interesting. So it's like you're not the kind of guy who screws up, right? Like that's not like you. No, not you need a medic. It's you need you need treatment. This isn't ... no time. There's no time for that. Like, did you hear how he delivered the line? It's not like a ... This is a... There's no time, like exclamation point. Wow, they really left out a big thing here. I'm leaving the military. そうしなければならない理由ができた. Like, it's not I've got no other choice. He's really implying like he learned something or something happened that made him think that. 理由ができた. This is almost like I found out something that leaves me no other choice. Like, you don't understand.
何言ってんだよ。この軍への志願を言い出したのはお前だろう。
Whoa. This isn't you signed up before any of us did. This is you're the one who suggested we join up. Yeah, this is like you're the one who said we should all join up, not you signed up before any of us.
カイ、君はこの隊に必要な人間だ。それに脱走は重罪だ。君がその意味の重さを知らないはずはない。
Yeah, the fact that he said I've got no other choice made it sound like, oh, I've just got to leave, like I'm deserting, I've got no choice now. But what he said is 理由ができた, like you don't understand. I found something that means I've got no other choice. Like something happened. There's a better way to phrase it, but like there's something out there that made me have to do this. Also, it's not you of all people should know that. It's like there's no way you don't understand the seriousness of this. Like there's no way you don't understand that. 知らないはずがない。君のその意味の重さを。Like this is different, right? 脱走は重罪. Like he's saying they'll execute him. Like that's the implication here. Because it's not you of all people should know that, but その意味の重さ. Like 重罪の意味の重さ. Like 意味の重さ is like the weight of that word. Like desertion is a serious crime. You should know how serious. Like there's no way you don't know how serious of a crime that is. The implication here is that they would execute him for it.
その通りだ。だから俺は脱走兵になるつもりはない。
脱走兵. Like I don't This is not, oh, I do. This should be, of course I do. Of course I do. But I don't plan on becoming a deserter. This shouldn't be deserting. It should be becoming a deserter. Because dasohei is like a soldier who has deserted, a deserter.
もうすぐいい正体の訓練期間が終わる。そうすれば正体は正式編成になって上官も環境も全く新しくなる。
New station, new surroundings. They left out the surroundings. This is not terrible.
先週から配属になった教官は俺の顔を知らないだろ。
Yeah.
言われりゃそうだけど。
Yeah.
身代わりを手配した。
身代わりを手配した。I don't know about double for this. Hold on. そうだけど。身割り。It's. I don't know. 身代わり. It's a substitute. It's not a double. It's a substitute. I don't like double. Double sounds weird. It should be a
訓
substitute.
練が終わるまでそいつを回収連として扱ってくれ。
Wow, they really just, huh? This is just completely made up. Like, I actually lost my train of thought because these lines are not in the script at all. Wow, like, as far as you're concerned, Kai Shulen is someone else. They'll be taking my place for training and beyond. This is, when, huh? When the line in Japanese is just 訓練が終わるまでそいつを回収連として扱いくれ. Like, until training is over, you just have to treat them as Kai Shulen. Like, just treat them as Kai Shulen until training is over. That's the only line. That's all there was. Like, that's it. That's so weird. This, like, they'll be taking my place for training and beyond is actually completely opposite. Because he says, Kunren ga owaru made. Like, it ends. Like, after that, we don't know. But it's only until, like, training is over. In fact, this actually messes up the implication because I'm pretty sure the idea that Lena would stay on is somewhat of a surprise. Because there's no training and beyond here. It's just Kunren ga owaru made. Until training is over. So this is just a complete inversion. Also, this, as far as you're concerned, Kai Shulen is someone else is not here.
お前何を考えてんだよ。
Yeah.
許可できない。これは友達としてじゃない。隊長としてだ。
No, this is not just as your friend. This is not as your friend. He's saying explicitly, not as a friend, but as a command. But as commander, I can't allow it. Right? This is also incorrect because he's not saying like, oh, I can't allow this as your friend and as a commander, because not just as your friend but as a commander. He's saying not as a friend. I can't. Yeah. これは友達としてじゃない。
身代わりを訓練に参加させるなんて、それなら素直に除隊を申し出てくれ。
No, yeah, this is so they're really hurting Claude's character here. It's not swapping in a body double. Number one, it's not a double, it's a substitute. And it's not why can't you just go through the process? You can get a discharge. He's saying go through the process, get a discharge. Like swapping in a substitute, go through the process, get a discharge. Right? 見代わり訓練に参加させるなんて。それなら素直に。Yeah. He's not saying, why can't you just go through the process? He's not asking him or like asking for a reason. He's saying, just go through the process and get a discharge. Like, yeah, this is just wrong. Just completely wrong. Yeah, dialogue is very difficult. Translation's not easy, but like a lot of times when I'm giving readings for these, I'm not doing what I would do as an actual like translation for what I would really give as the line, but these are just wrong. It's not like, oh, you know, the tone is a little off. This is just wrong. Like the meaning itself is wrong. He's not saying, why can't you just go through the process? He's telling him explicitly, go through the process.
無理だ。
This is like, 無理だ, I can't versus impossible. I can't is fine, actually.
もう俺はこのままじゃ。
This is... Not anymore, not like this. I think not anymore, not like this is a bit of an exaggeration. Because he's saying, like, this can't go on, or I can't do this.
カイ、頼む。お前たち二人にしか託せないことなんだ。
You're the only ones I can trust with this.
長い付き合いだってのに、お前が俺に頼み事なんて初めてだな。
They're so awkward with Raz's character. Like, how long have we known each other, man? Like, they're not giving him this tone consistently enough for this to work. Like, this should be, you've known us for this long, and this is the first thing you've asked us to do.
一つだけ聞かせろ。お前を信じていいんだな。
Yeah, this is fine.
すべての不義を許さない。お前や仲間に誓った信念に従っての行動だ。
Whoa. Hold on. Justice shall be served. すべての不義を許さない. What the fuck? This is not right at all. This is actually hugely wrong. This is just complete. Fugi is like impropriety, like injustice. This is not. This is just completely wrong. Yeah, this is justice shall be served. That's what I swore to you and the rest of our friends. I will never betray that. This is, okay, this is updating. This is now completely wrong. This is, yo, what up, Jay? This is putting his motivations, because this is a key line for him, right? This is him as a character, and they've just changed his, they've changed his saying. It's not equivalent. They would argue that this is equivalent, but it's not equivalent. This is like, I will not tolerate any injustice. Which is very different than justice shall be served. That's very, very different. Intolerance for injustice and serving justice are not equivalent. Right? Also, this I will never betray that is also incorrect. Real line, okay. What was the line he stated prior to this? 私二人にしか隠せないことなんて長い好きだったのに お前が俺に頼み事なんて初めてだな。This is just 一つだけ聞かせてろ。お前を信じていいよな。He's just, we can trust you, right? Yeah, Gorgat, I'm avoiding mentioning the spoiler explicitly, but yeah, for later events in the game, this is a huge mistake. You can't translate this way. It's simply wrong. Let me see. I just gotta pull this over here so I can look at the line while I'm writing. So, お前や仲間に違った。信念に従っての行動だ。See, he's not saying I will never betray that. He's saying what he's doing now is still living up to what he swore, which is tolerate no injustice, I think would be the line here. Tolerate no evil? I don't know if evil is quite right. Fugi. It's like immorality almost. Like it's almost a moral question. Yeah. Let me think. This is important. Like this is really important. すべての不義を許さない。This is like no tolerance for immorality. But that's not quite a snappy saying, right? Like it's not like a path or like an idea to live your life by, right? So justice shall be served is not correct, but this should be more like I will suffer no immorality. Something like that. Like, I will suffer no immorality. But even that immorality is like, it's tough. This is a tough one to get right. I can understand evil. Yeah. Tolerate no immoral deeds. Can I paste the line? Yeah, 1 second. Let me paste it. すべての不義を許さない. Evil is possibly good. Tolerate no evil. すべての不義を許さない. すべての不義を許さない. So like let's count the beats here. すべての不義を許さない. It's kind of like it's like a 1, 2, 3, right? すべての不義を許さない. 許さない. 許さない. すべての不義を許さない. It's kind of like the cadence does matter a little bit in how you go about it, right? So like tolerate no evil. I will tolerate no evil. I will suffer no evil. Suffer could be like I will not experience or not like live under. No immorality, no evil. No tolerance for evil. I shall have no tolerance for evil. I will. There's kind of like a sense of yurusanai is an active thing. Like there is no injustice can't be forgiven. That's not bad. Yeah. Too literal. Yeah, I'm just kind of workshopping it in my brain, like running the words through to kind of get an idea because the keys that we need here are right. Do no evil. Yeah. We don't want to make him Google. The keys here, it has to be something that you could kind of snappily say as like, this is my motto, my like life's mantra, right? So, and it has to be something that he... Well, that's actually really cool, Eric. That's actually really cool. Wait, that's based as hell. Yeah, it is somewhat related. Yeah, that's what they tried here. Is they're trying to make it snappy, but they missed the point, which is not justice shall be served, but like tolerance for evil is like having zero tolerance for impropriety or evil is not the same as actively like meting out justice. There's a very one is reactive, one is proactive, right? This is a reactive line. Like when you encounter evil, you will never tolerate injustice. Let's think. But it should be a little more like no tolerance for injustice or injustice will not be served. Injustice will not be allowed. Injustice. Yeah, they didn't quite get it. But it's not quite not don't stand for injustice. It's more like I will not allow injustice to prevail. Injustice cannot be permitted. Yurusanai is doing some real work here, like subete no fugi. All injustice must be denied. All injustice will be Yeah, subete no fugi can just be glossed as injustice itself. Like that's the very concept of it. So this is really tough. I can understand why they had issues with this, but abetted is a bit stiff, yeah. No, it's not kinshi. Quashed. I honestly think I will suffer no. Let me think. To injustice. Okay, how about to injustice no quarter? Or give no quarter to injustice. Something like that. Like to give it a little like 1-2. I think like to injustice no quarter. Because the idea is like once he experiences it, yeah, give no quarter to injustice. I feel I like that. That's the feeling that I get is like there's no room for injustice. It can't be fit. It's so cheesy. I mean, it is the line itself is kind of cheesy. Like subete no fugi o yurusanai is almost like something that a kid would say. But I think give no quarter gives it a little more panache, right? A little, at least a little. And then the line is nakama shigata. No. So, like, the line here, I think, give no quarter to injustice. That's what I swore to you and our friends. That's what I'm doing now. Because it's an act, like, the issue here is 信念に従っての行動だ. Like, it's an action, like this action explicitly that he is taking. And this is the key, is what he is doing. He's saying that the action of deserting the army is in line with the motto of 全ての不義を許さない. Like, this action explicitly ties into that. So, if we go with give no quarter to injustice, that's what I swore to you and our friends, that's what I'm doing now. It's still vague as to like what the hell does he mean, but it's also tying explicitly back into it. I think this works. Let me make this a little smaller so it fits. Maybe a little bigger. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. I thought I closed OBS for a second. It was just Discord.
分かったよ。
なぜダメだこんなこと。
No, it's not against the. It's like we can't do this.
なことは分かってる。俺だって軍人だ。
I don't like that they're just introducing this man stuff now. Like, you don't have to tell me that I'm a soldier too.
だがな、一番のダチがここまで頼んでんだよ。俺は軍人である前に人間だ。
What the fuck do you mean best friend for life? What? Oh my, holy shit. They're just butchering Raz. What? Why? This is so bad. What? Fucking hell, dude. Best friend for life. I got a code that's way more important than army regs. None of this is here. None of this is right. Jesus. What? I don't know, like, 俺だって軍人だ。だがな、一番のダチがここまで頼んでんだよ。俺は軍人である前に人間だ。Like, this is a really good line from Raz that gives him a ton of character. Like, you understand what he is, like who he is. He says, I'm human before I'm a soldier. Like, I'm a man before I'm a soldier, right? Like our best friend, I mean, best friend is like ichiban dachi is fine. Like, best friend is going out of his way to ask us for this. Like, I don't care that I'm a soldier. I'm a man first. Yeah, this line is... Like, okay, so I'm of two minds here in terms of, like, the line being worse. In terms of tone and characterization, way worse. But in terms of, like, long-term issues for the story, like, the previous line wrecks a ton of stuff for the story. In terms of, like, setting up Kai's character, setting up things that happen later. Like, it really messes it up. This is just more Raz character assassination, which happens, but it doesn't have so many. Like, the sum total of Raz characterization assassination is worse, I think, than Kai, just because Raz is obviously important in the story later on. But in that one instance, I think that line is worse. But yeah, he's saying, like, I'm a man before I'm a soldier. Like, or even, like, I'm his friend before I'm a soldier would be fine. Something like that. But, like, I got a code that's more important than army regs. And also best friend for life? Like, why? What? Ichiban dachi to BFF? I don't think so. Like, have you... I feel like these people have never heard men talk to each other. Like, have never actually... Like, they don't understand what a guy like Raz is actually like.
クロード頼む。問題が起きたらその時はその身代わりが全ての罪を被ることになる。
I don't like goes south here. Like, again, the tone is too light. It's not like if this goes south. And it's not all the guilt. Like, I get Simeon guilt. It's wrong. But the consequences. He's talking about the consequences. And again, and now they're saying replacement. But they said double before. They're being inconsistent. So this should be, if something goes wrong, the consequences are going to fall on your replacement.
それでも
Yeah, guilt is not right because he's not talking about the guilt. Like who cares if you feel guilty? They're in the army, right? The consequences are what matter. And the consequences would be like possibly firing squad or court martial.
全て覚悟の上だ。帝国を倒すだけじゃ何も変わらない。
What? So now you're saying Imperial Alliance when you say Teikoku. The character. This is so weird. It's just awkward the way that they do these lines. Right? 倒すだけじゃ何も変わらない. Yeah, the Imperial Alliance has not come up before. It's always been the Empire. Or like, yeah, it should just be the Empire.
本当の意味でこの戦火を終わらせる。そのために俺は行く。
This is also very poorly constructed because it's 本当の意味でこの戦争を終わらせる. He's not I need to. This is I will. This isn't that's why I have to go, that's why I need to. He's saying I'm going to put an end to this war, like for real. Like this should actually be I'm going to put a real end to this war. I'm going to end this war for real. That's why I'm going.
わかった。
Yeah, there was no end goal. It was just Teikoku.
話はこれだけだ。見回りの時間だろう。
Okay.
行ってくれ。
Miwari. Huh? Whoa. Huh? I think they just made a mistake here, actually. Mimo. Oh no, it's Mimawari. Okay. Shikandaro, itekure. Yeah. Shift change. Fine. Okay, that's fine.
傷の手当ては
No, it's like you're hurt, but he's teate is like without treatment.
大丈夫だ。交代の時間に遅れると騒ぎになるぞ。早く行け。
Draw attention. Let's draw attention and it'll be like cause a stir. Sawagi.
クロード行くぞ。死ぬんじゃねえぞ。カイ。
Yeah, see, like this line is fine. Like, don't die out there. Yeah, they really butchered his character, like, hard. I also don't like body double. It's just not correct.
で、身代わりってのが。
This shouldn't... Her text box shouldn't list Kai, but maybe it does in the Japanese.
お前かよ。っていうかお前、女だろ?
Not how are you supposed to... This is wrong. This is omae kayo. What, like, this should be, you're kidding me. You're a woman. Like, you're a girl.
まさか妹を身代わりにするなんて。
This is not double. They've really messed this up. He's not... No one was suggesting... Like, not really suggesting that people would mistake her for him. As in, like, an actual body double, right? it's just replacement.
いくらなんでも無理だよカイ。
Yeah.
話は兄さんから聞いている。二人が何とかしてくれると言っていた。
Yeah.
なあリナ、分かってんのか？ことがバレたらお前は軍法会議で。
Yeah. Gunpo Kai. Like, yeah. Yeah, standard shift changes.
リナではない。私はカイだ。
No, it's not Lena who. Fuck off. I'm not Lena. I'm Kai.
でもお前そのなりじゃどう見たって。
No, sure, great, yeah. No, this is like, I mean, you can say that, but it's very obvious.
何か問題が？
いや。
先輩、何の騒ぎです？
What's going on? Not is everything okay?
この女の子は一体。
He says, "Kono ononoko." Who is this girl?
カイだ。
I'm Kai. Yeah, I'm Kai.
は？この子は。
カイだ。今日からこの子がカイシュレンだ。
From this day forth, do you really think that fits? Why did you just say from now on? Like, just say from now on, it's fine. This didn't need to be a joke.
信じられませんよ、先輩。身代わりだなんて、そんなことバレたら。
I really don't think this is body double. It's like replacement.
ああ、そのみんなの意見はもっともだと思う。
Yeah.
だったらことが明るみに出る前に闇に葬った方がいいんじゃないかしら。
Hold on. This is an interesting line. 行くぞ。カイだ。カイ先輩、この女。そうなんて。その前に。Yeah, I really don't like body double. I think that's not. Yeah, I don't think maybe we should back out now and pretend it never happened. Like, shouldn't we just cover this up? Yeah, until, like, before anybody finds out, shouldn't we just cover this up? Like, forget about it, it's fine. But I don't like before things get messy. It's like before anyone finds out.
しかしこれはカイの頼みで。
This is what he entrusted us with.
カイさんの頼み？一体どんな理由でこんな無茶なことを？
I don't know about crazy stunt, but like, why would he have you do something like this?
それはだな。ラズ、説明を。
Good question. I don't know. Well, the thing is, I would go with like, well, the thing is, Raz, can you explain?
俺に投げるなよ。
Why? Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna rant for a second. I'm going rant mode. What is it with translators and localizers who do this? Right? Like, they take a normal turn of phrase, like throwing somebody under the bus, or like the early bird gets the worm, right? They do that, and then instead of just using it as is, because it is literally a turn of phrase that we use normally, right? They do that, but then they change one part of it, like the early hippogriff or whatever gets the worm, right? That was a thing in Unicorn Overlord. Or no, it wasn't Unicorn Overlord. I'm sorry, that was Dragon's Dogma 2, right? And maybe it wasn't hippogriff, maybe it was like griffin. Yeah, like the early griffin gets the worm. They did that. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. Like, we have tanks in real life, and army soldiers still say, throw someone under the bus. Like, phrases don't work like that. They don't change just because you're in a different situation. Nobody talks like this. It's not a thing. It's completely nonsensical. Like, he would never say throwing me under... If he was going to say something here, he would say, why are you throwing me under the bus? Right? Yeah, like, 俺に投げるなよ. Like, literally, it should just be, why are you throwing me under the bus? Or like, what are you asking me for? It's so obnoxious. It's like awkward metaphors, like forced similes and things. It happens all the time with Japanese games, and I just don't get it. Like, don't do this. Oh, really? It didn't show up until the 80s? I mean, I can't really fault them for that because they're not speaking 100% like World War II soldiers, even in Japanese. Right? So, even if they said throw me under the bus, it wouldn't be that bad. But, you don't have to get that strong about it because otherwise you have to re-gloss the entire game as like World War II speak. And they're not doing World War II speak in Japanese, so it's fine. But even then, throwing me under the tank is ridiculous. And you son of a is not present at all. I hate to have to report this before you can explain. Whoa. This is not right either. すぐに届け出るぞ. Yeah. Depending on the reason, like depending on your explanation, I'll be reporting this. Yeah. Hold your horses. It's wait. There's a really good reason for this. Yeah. 事情. It's like circumstances, but reason is fine.
こいつはリナ・シュレンは昔からレンジャー部隊に入るのが夢だったんだ。
I don't like the yep here. The thing is, like, this... She's always wanted to join the Ranger Corps. Saving the homeland's not correct. Like, wanted to protect her homeland. I don't working her ass off for this since she was a kid. It's too long. Like, she's small, but she's doing her best. Nope. You messed it up. I know why you did, but you messed it up. This is it's so funny, right? Because 親から大反対されたな。Right? 女の子がレンジャー部隊だなんてとんでもないって。They said it was ridiculous for a girl to become a ranger. Like, her parents are completely against it. They said it was ridiculous for a girl to become a ranger. Now, why would they say didn't want their precious daughter living the soldier's life? See? But we already know that there's a lot of women in the platoon already. So the emphasis here is that they didn't want a girl to become a ranger, right? But why would we gloss it as precious daughter living the soldier's life? Yeah. Totally against it is not bad. Dai hantai is, I mean, it's not completely bad. Yeah, from girl to specifically their precious daughter living the soldier's life, which is not there. But the thing is, if you're saying, oh, well, we got to change this because it's like misogynistic or whatever, but that's her parents who are saying they were against it and they're supporting it. So why change it? Like, the game is actually egalitarian in that regard. I don't like this so it shouldn't be long. It's like, so that's why her brother enlisted in her place. Ma and Pa can't do... Why do they hate Raz? Ma and Pa can't do a damn thing about what... He doesn't talk like this. He just doesn't talk like this. Well, like, once you've joined up in the military, your parents can't do anything about it. Big switcheroo. I'm slowly losing brain cells. I mean, it was their plan from the start. Dai hantai, soria. 計画だったんだよ。いい頃合いが来たら妹と入れ替わるっていうのが最初からの警戒だったんだよ。Yeah, it was the plan to swap places from the start. Find a good time to swap. Yeah, it's like by the nine divines. Like, throw you under the tank. It's stupid. Yeah.
そりゃまたらしくもね、無茶な計画だな。
What? Hot damn, that's one hell of a gambit. Rashikune. It's like that doesn't... He's doubting it. Right? Soria... Oh, wait. Soria mata rashiku... Soria... Yeah. Right? He's saying it's not... That doesn't sound like him. It's kind of a crazy plan. Yeah, it's not like him. Joke. I want to think that's kind of a... This is a joke. So... I mean, if it is, that's a good one. Like, I'm laughing. Rentai sekirin. This is interesting. I don't think... Rentai sekirin. This is like a... Isn't it like a joint violation? Yeah, it's a collective. It's like he's saying that it's not a clear violation of military code. He's saying like we all become responsible. Like that's what he's saying. Like it's joint responsibility. Like yeah, we're playing it. I don't like we're playing a dangerous game. It's like a violation like this is a joint responsibility. I don't think anybody would actually go along with this. But, you know, it's a game, so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like this plan is insane. I'm not... It's... Yes, this is a bit of a crazy plan. I don't like doing the impossible is our job. It's... We have the power to make the impossible possible. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not 100% serious. Japanese games tend to have a little lighthearted moments in them like this, as a kind of break. I'm not going to open the can of worms here, but they're not the same sex. They wouldn't have used the word gender in 1940. Sorry. Mr. John Money wasn't around yet. They were not the same sex.
そこは全く問題ねえぞ。こいつは女だが色気もそっけもない。
Not like she's girl. I'm sorry, he didn't say that. Iroke is not girly. This is Iroke. Is like she's got no sex appeal, right? Yeah. そっけもない。色気もそっけもない。Yeah, it's like she might be a woman, but she's got no sex appeal at all. Like she might be a woman, but she ain't, you know, right? She isn't. It's not too bad. No, Cat is fine too. I do think the word gender is a problem because. I'm not going to go into a whole long discussion of it, but linguistically speaking, the use of the word gender is quite new. Quite new. Sex is correct. It's just correct. Sex only feels like it stands out because we've had like a decades-long linguistic thing. Sex is correct.
波の男より男だからな。ちょっと乳と尻が腫れてる野郎だと思えばいい。
This is so terrible. Why are you like this? She's more butch than most guys here? Butch? Manly, yeah. I mean, the 1940s were not that puritanical, like especially not the soldiers. But okay, そっけもない。波の男より男だからな。Like she's more manly than the average man here. Like just think of her as a dude who's got what he's saying is just think. Well, yeah, some glandular shit. What the? I didn't even read. My mind literally did not even register glandular shit. What the fuck is this? That looks like T and A. This is so bad. What the fuck? Yeah, this is more American Army. But what the fuck? Hold on. Glandular shit? いや、ちょっと乳と尻が垂れてるやろう腫れてる Yeah. I mean, it's like swollen. Like, this is not what they meant. They did not mean glandular shit that looks like TNA. He said, you know, just think of her as a dude who happens to have, you know, some... you know, happens to have a chest and some ass. Like, that's what he's saying. Right? That's the line. I almost want to swap this out just for, like, the sheer... yeah, I don't know what the fuck these lines are, Doc. Glandular shit? Butch? No. It's like she's more manly than half the guys here. I like the part of me that values the story of this game wants to keep the worst teal as this, but then the part of me that values like the sheer just absurdity of this line makes me want to swap it out. Right? I feel like I gotta swap. This is just too ridiculous. I gotta swap it. It's just too ridiculous. Like, maybe take a screenshot of the current one. It's just getting worse. It's always Raz. It's always Raz. I can never, my Japanese keyboard, I never remember where the and is. Just treater? Is it like treater? No. 思えば。ちょっと乳と尻が腫れてる野郎だと思えばいい。Yeah, just treat her. I mean, just think of her. Yeah, with... I think that makes sense. Yeah. Like, just think of her as a dude with tits and a bit of an ass. Because you're trying to capture the meaning of hareteru, like swell, like a little bit of a swollen. That's the idea. But so, like, with tits and a bit of an ass, chichi is like tits. Yeah. Like, I really hate the use of butch. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, probably swap it down so it's a little easier to... Yeah, just trying to size this out, right? Man, these are... I need to make this... I'm gonna make this text box bigger, actually. It's too small, anyway. I'll fix it for next time, but it's, yeah, this text box is too small. Let me fix this. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's fine. That's what, you wanna go? Yeah, let's go. This shouldn't be don't mind if I do. He's like, what, you wanna go? And then, yeah, don't, yeah, let's go. Wait, what? Yeah, like, what, seriously?
その通り。私は波の男より強い。
They're really messing this up. She's not saying explicitly you. She's calling him Nami no Otoko, which is like a typical, right? But now, man, not butch. So she didn't say butch. So why would she say that? Huh? No, it's not with curves. He literally said ass. Like, Nami no Otoko yori tsuyoi. Right? And it's not, well, you weren't wrong. She just said, sono tori. Yeah, you're right. I am strong. I'm stronger than an average man. She doesn't call him a boy. Like, at all.
レンジャー部隊でも一二を争うラスの兄貴を一撃で。
一撃で? This is a bit wordy. Hold on. やってやる。 Huh? Wait. Ninja butai. Demo ichi. I don't think this is CQC. Huh? Araso? Yeah, this isn't like CQC at all. Yeah, what? They just invented the CQC shit. It's like he's like one of the best scrappers. I would go with like scrappers in the platoon, and she like dropped him with one hit. Dropped him is fine, yeah. Dropped him with one hit.
これで分かっただろう。この子は。
Yeah, they keep CQC is like, ooh, Metal Gear. It's like Metal Gear.
いい正体がレンジャー課程を乗り切るために絶対に必要な人材なんだ。
Yeah.
大丈夫。今はレンジャー試験中より上官の目が行き届かなくなってる。訓練期間を乗り切れば、あとはどうにでもなる。してみせる。
No, it's not. We can. It's not. We can pull this off. ... I know we can. It's once we get through training, we'll pull this off. We'll show them. Like I'll show them.
頼む。この作戦に協力してもらいたい。
Yeah, I want all your help with this.
カイも。
よろしく頼む。
Yeah, that's fine.
この腕っぷしを見せられちゃうね。
Yeah.
面白そうじゃない。気に入ったわ。
A ball having you around? That's weird. I don't like that. It's more like, well, that sounds like fun, or it sounds interesting. I like you.
そうだな。根性があるやつは嫌いじゃねえ。
Okay, but see, this is a joke. This is a joke. Konjo. Guts. Yeah. It's. Sometimes I've heard used grit, determination. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. I was thinking of, like, balls. She's got balls. Sometimes people read that as balls. But Konjo is more like guts, yeah. But it's not she's got guts and that's what counts. It's she's got guts. That's what matters. Yeah, they should have used guts earlier. Yeah. Also, Kai is cute and best girl.
僕たちの仲間だね。一緒に頑張ろうね。レンジャー試験の追試というところかしら。なかなか歯ごたえのありそうなミッションね。
Could be a difficult mission.
ああ。だけど、俺たちいい正体ならやり抜けるさ。
Yeah, we can do it.
みんな。
どうやら約束は果たせそうだよ、カイ。
Might be able to keep my promise.
よかった。そんなわけでリナはいい正体の会になった。訓練中は当然のようにトラブルの連続で。
There's one problem after the other.
もっとケツを上げろ。
Yeah, yeah. I don't like maggot though.
今女のような声が。
おいおい、 ただのロープだぞ。あらやだ、私ったらうっかりさ。
なんだまた貴様が。訓練中に妙な声を出すな。
Not chit chat. It's like weird. Don't. He said like don't yell like that during training.
そりゃもういろいろあったんだ。
I don't like we had some close calls. It's like there was a lot that happened.
回収連。平地での短距離走はなかなかのタイムだな。
It was a pretty good time.
なんだその胸の膨らみは。主連総長、貴様まさか。
まずい。
私に任せな。
ああ、悪い。これはちょっとした罰ゲームでね。
Teach him a lesson? I don't know.
罰ゲームだと。
Bots game. Bots game is such a turn of phrase in Japanese. It's like punishment game, right? It's I don't know, a lesson. It's not terrible.
会の野郎が間違って女風呂に入ってきたんだよ。
Accidentally. Yeah, 間違って。
そのお仕置きとして今日一日女物の下着をつけて訓練を受けさせてるのさ。
I don't like this turn of phrase like we had to punishment. If he likes girls' underwear so much, he's got to wear them during training. That's not really what she said. She's like, we're punishing him by making him wear women's underwear during training. This like likes it so much. It's not no more accident. It's not like this also doesn't link up because in the previous line she didn't say accidentally in the English, even though in the Japanese she did.
女風呂に間違って入るとは裏山じゃない。ケースからん。
Yeah. Urayama, he did say like Urayama, I mean yeah, shocked or appalled.
全員連帯責任だ。走り込み50本追加。
No, it's not Kai's mistakes or your mistakes. You've got another 50. It's rentai seiki. It's collective punishment. So this is more like nobody gets punished alone. You all get, yeah.
まあこんな具合で訓練中はトラブルの連続だったが。
There's no another day, another cover up. It's it's just like that. The problems kept coming one after another.
会の持ち前の負けん気で。 なんとかかんとか切り抜けてきた。だが、レンジャー課程最終盤の射撃演習で。
射撃演習。Yeah.
本日はこれより実弾を使った射撃演習を行う。
I don't think they're privates at this point, are they? But anyway, yeah, live ammo.
どうやら俺様の出番のようだ。
That's actually fine.
この隊で一番の射撃の腕前と聞いているが、そうは見えんな。
Yep, it's fine.
おい、まずいぞ。
Why do they keep doing this? Like, what's the point? What is the point? Oh man, we're boned. Every time they just like invent something new for Raz to say that doesn't fit with any of his previous lines. It's not we're boned, it's like, oh man, this is bad. And you get found out. Did something to share with the class? It's like, what are you talking about? Or, hey, cut the chatter.
教官、本日の訓練について提案があります。
Raz is supposed to be some ridiculous Oh, wait. There's no way. The name of this mission was Galleon Sniper. There is absolutely no way that's the actual name of the mission in Japanese. Somebody look that up. There's no way. That would be an American sniper reference. That's actually fucked if they did that. Seeing the training out with them, started seeing us, and we shoot the targets, and they fire at the same time. Looked like she hit him. Yeah. What mission number? Hold on. Mission info. I can just go back to book mode. It is. It's like an extra, so 8, but it's like Betsu no Kai, I think, would be the name, and it's 7 interlude. Yeah, it's an interlude. There's no way that's the actual name. No way. I don't believe it for a second. Let's go kick. Like, we got no choice. Let's go, Claude. Why? Let's go kick some ass. This doesn't even make sense. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Why would he say kick ass? Like, this is a mission to do something specific. Ready anytime. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Well, this is kind of important information. Wait, what is that? Let me copy the... It's hard for me to read chat from over here. That's the name of the mission. This is like the hidden bullet. Yeah, that's like Kakusareta Futari no Kai. Yeah, the second Kai, and that's Kakusareta bullet. Like, yeah, hidden bullet. This is not Galleon Sniper. That's fucked. That's actually fucked. Like, fuck you for doing that. Seriously? That's... Like, fuck off, dude. That's so messed up. Like, I don't care what you think about, like, Chris Kyle or whatever the fuck his name was from American Sniper, but you don't make a reference to that to someone else's game. Like, Kakusareta Judan. It's literally just, like, the hidden bullet. Like, go fuck yourself for doing that. I don't understand. Oh, so, okay, so I have to hit these sniping targets. Okay. I'm interested. Can I? I wonder if I could do... I was gonna shoot him, but...
それよりリナの方は大丈夫かよ。俺たちとうまくタイミング合わせられるのか？それについては心配ないんじゃないかな。彼女は昔から
何でもうまくこなしていた。
No, she was always good at
彼
everything.
もそれを知っていてリナを残したんだ。自分の身代わりを問題なく務められるって。
Yeah.
とんでもねえ兄弟だな。
Guess it runs in the family? What? God? What? It's like, wow, that's some family or some, some siblings they got there. Okay. So they're telling me, hey, asshole, don't do that. You missed. You actually missed. I can't believe you missed.
行動を開始する。逃がさない。
Wait, what? Do you have to get a headshot? Okay, well, time to restart then. I thought you just had to hit him. Bad end.
遅いよ。ここまでにしよう、ラズ。やっぱり無謀だった。僕たちの戦いは終わったんだ。
I don't like our fight is all over, but at least you get to see some special info. I thought you could snipe them, but I guess you have to get headshots. And so they lose the war. Yeah. So what is the point? So I think this works if I do this. Yeah. This should work. Yeah.
よかった。うまくいったみたい。
思った以上にスリルあるなこれ。だけ心臓に悪いぜ。
Yeah, not almost had a heart attack, but this is bad for my heart. It's fine. I was like, oh no. Oh wait, it's just a cat. They're kind of leaving. I really hate that they leave out all those lines. Like, some of the chatter was interesting, and it was actually related to the mission. Because one of them was like, oh, I heard that Kai Shulin is an ace shot, or like a crack shot. Yeah, it feels like something's here. So have you show us your, like, shooting ability. Wait, what? I didn't even catch that one. Huh.
あの野郎ずっとあっちを見てやがれ。これじゃ近づけねえぜ。
そうだな。何かで注意を引ければ仕方ない。あれを使うか。
おいマジか。
演習用だし大した爆発じゃないと思う。
I think.
そうか。それならいいか。
No, it's not you're the boss. He said, oh, I guess. Well, if that's the case, fine. Can I get to that here, or? Shit. Well, I didn't have any more movement anyway, so.
僕ならやれる。
Can I hit that here? So that's the meme. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Wait, why did that just instantly end my turn? What the fuck? Whatever. That's obnoxious. Please hit. Nice. Turn.
どうだ見たか。タイミングもバッチリだったぜ。
声が大きいぞラズ。
すまねえ。ついテンション上がっちまって。
いや、気持ちはわかる。僕も緊張しっぱなしで、とにかく次のターゲットが最後だ。可及的速やかかつ確実に仕留めよ
う。Yeah.
おいクロード、目が怖えぞ。
I think we're okay here. I don't remember if they move. Huh? Oh, do you have to end in... Okay, you have to end... That they did not make that clear. Yo, what up? I'm Hran. What up? Apparently you have to end in a bush. I didn't know that. So that's good to know. Apparently. How goes it, dude? Also, we're gonna do probably Yuta camp tomorrow. I got my new bike and everything. I forgot to talk about that, but I've got my new bike. I picked it up the other day. When did I pick it up? Thursday. So it's much easier to ride, and so we'll be able to go out to like a Yuta camp place. I haven't decided which one yet. There's a bunch of them around here. Live fire training exercise. Portable stovetops? I do not. I should get one though. I definitely should get one. Super Cub? Yeah, I should get a Cub actually, but the new bike that I got is a it's a V-Strom 250, and my previous bike was a Honda 400X. The difference between the 400cc and 250cc is very... Oh, I watched all of Super Cub. I really liked it. But the difference in power between the 250cc and the 400cc is very noticeable, but at the same time it's way, way, way cheaper. Like, I don't have to pay for like extra insurance stuff on it. And then I took it on the highway, and you know, I get up into 6th gear, which is the top gear for that. And it's, no, chugging. It was having a bit of an issue. But, it was fine even at highway speeds. So, you know, it wasn't a big deal. Okay. I do recommend Super Cub for everybody who hasn't seen it. Let's see. Where are we going? Like, I can't. Can I get past that guy? Maybe. So I get down. That's a ladder that goes down. I don't. Maybe you can get past him. Highway speeds. Yeah, they're actually really slow. Unfortunately. I think I have to go back here and just sit. So, technically, the highway speed is 80 kilometers an hour in most places. Sometimes it goes up to 100. Everyone drives 110 to 120. Just because it's slow as hell. Okay, so he does move. Interesting. Now, obviously, I would never exceed the speed limit. But if I was keeping pace with traffic, theoretically, if I was keeping pace with traffic, and I was thinking about going faster. Okay, there's no way. So what is the... Okay. Oh, there is no way! How would you ever know about that? What the fuck? Wait. Where did that even go? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm lost. This is like a puzzle mission. It's not a real mission. Okay, so I think I just lose again. Well, we'll see. I'm not actually visible, but... Okay, I think I get it. Does that? Yeah, that... Okay, so that just loses. Got it. That's why I made a save slot, so I didn't have to do the whole thing over again. Just at the start of this turn. Okay, so I think... I can't... get... Well, okay, so it would be better just do everything with Claude. He can move way faster, way farther. Like, I don't think I need Raz for anything. They meet up here at this point. So I just go here, shoot the crate. Right. And then go back around. 3 turns? This is turn 2, I think, yeah. I'm gonna go here. So that gets me here. Yeah, there's really nothing for him to do. Claude is a scout, so he's just easier. I guess you use Raz at the beginning, but... Okay. Can we make it across? We should be able to make it across. Here, and then just get to this bush. But I don't know how to get... Maybe it's a timing gate? It's gotta be a timing gate done for that guy. Something. Okay. Yeah, this guy has to move. Right. Otherwise there's no way. Yeah, it's literally just a timing gate. Yeah, but there's a lot of Uticamp spots around here. I've been to a few, so I'm just going to scout today and see what we can do. And then the bike is so much lighter and easier to control that I feel much more confident taking it on, like, back roads and stuff. I'm going to get closer. Do you have to scream like you're dying? Holy shit. Was that really necessary? Wow, this is weird. They pulled back the praise for her. It was, wow, that was incredible. Like, snipers, or not really snipe. Yeah, I mean, Sogeksha. Like, snipers like you are extremely rare. What? What? Why? I don't get it. Now they've, like, it's an abrupt about face change into nah, hell with it. Kai, that was down. Why nah, hell with it? Who wrote this? Why would you write this? Like, no, that was truly incredible, Kai. Some clown, yeah.
僕もけどまだ気を抜いちゃダメだ。急いで戻らなきゃ。ほら、教官がはしゃいでいる間に。
そうだな。ここでバレちまったら笑えねえよな。
Yeah, that's fine.
笑えないね。
It was you, Konbini? It was me, Barry. I went back in time and changed the localization so that you would have a bad experience. I don't think they're bad with this characterization. I just think they suck. Like, I think they just suck. Yep. Yeah, he actually said, I think my hair is falling out.
リーナじゃなかった。カイ、どうかした？
いや、我ながら妙なんだ。今まであんなに的を外したことはなかったから。
あれ？今までライフルを扱ったことが？
ああ、みんなが連邦軍に志願した後、私はハーフェンの自警団に入団した。
Yes, Kai is absolutely best girl, and she has a very cute hat.
そこでは狙撃手を務めていたから、多少は撃てる方だと思っていたんだが。
Yeah, I thought I could shoot pretty well, but
さすがに 旧式の猟銃と連邦の正式ライフルとでは勝手が違うようだ。
おいおい、初耳だぜ。だったらもう少し当たりそうなもんだが。おい、これ照準器の付け方間違ってねえか？
なんだこれ、照準が全く合ってねえぞ。
Yeah,
そうなのか？
interesting.
いや、むしろこのめちゃくちゃな照準でよくあそこまで狙えたもんだぜ。
お前、ちょっと照準直して撃ってみろ。
ああ。
なんですかこの腕前。
Kai is so based.
ど真ん中に命中。本物の怪異以上かもしれないな。
自警団時代の銃より随分撃ちやすい。このスコープというのは便利だな。
Wait! Yeah, this scope thing. I don't know. Scope thing is pretty nice. It's like, so she hasn't been using a scope at all.
カイ、お、兄貴よりすごいやつだったんだな。
Yeah. Kai is... Lena, aka Kai, is extremely based.
私はカイだ。妹はいるが、兄はいない。みんな、私のために協力してくれて、感謝する。この借りは、この腕で必ず返すと、今ここに誓おう。
It's like, I'll return the favor with my skills is kind of awkward. I feel like it's more like, I'll do whatever I can to make it up to you. I promise.
これからもよろしく頼む。これでいいんだよね、兄さん。
それ以来、リナはカイになってワンショットキラーの異名まで担ぐようになったわけだ。
Deadeye Kai. One shot killer. I don't know. I feel like one shot Kai is better than Deadeye Kai. I don't like Deadeye Kai. I feel like it rhymes for no reason.
なんだよ。驚愕の真相を語ってやったのに拍手の一つもなしか？
Why golf clap? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? Hold on. I don't get why they feel the need to do this to him. And biggest secret? I don't think that's right either. Yeah, like... Yeah. Deadeye Kai's Western, it's like a cowboy. I don't really like that. It's not gave away our biggest secret with a story and everything. It's like... I mean, what's with that look? You know, after I told you the truth, you know, the amazing truth and everything, you're not even gonna clap?
だってまだわからないことだらけだもの。
Wow, that's not right at all. It's not still some things you haven't answered. There's still just so much I don't understand.
カイ、本物のいなくなったカイはどこに行ったの？
Yeah.
司令部からの特別な任務って何？怪我はどうなった？いつかまた戻ってくるの？It's
not secret mission, it's tokubetsu na nimmu. What was the special mission that they put him on?
悪いがそれは俺たちもわからねえんだ。
No, it's not I don't have those answers, it's we don't know either.
リナのことを託されて別れて以来、誰にも何も連絡はなし。
We haven't heard anything from anyone and haven't had any contact from him.
じゃあどこかで死んじゃってるかも。
No, so he might be, you know, he might have died somewhere out there.
それはないな。 カイはあの程度でくたばる男じゃねえ。
It's not hot, please. No, it's just no way. Knowing Kai, there's no way something like that would have brought him down.
だったら探そうと思わないの？彼のしてることめちゃくちゃじゃない。
No, didn't you try? It's like, don't you want to try searching for him? What he's doing is crazy.
あいつは俺に頼んだ。俺は引き受けた。それでしまいだ。詮索はしない。
That's, oh man, they're really killing his character here. 彼は戦争はしない。Yeah, this isn't like none of my business. It's he entrusted me with, like, I made a promise. Oh, hold on. あいつは俺に頼んだ。俺は引き受けた。Like, he told me, you know, he asked me and he asked me a favor and I said yes. He told me to do something and I'm doing it. That's it. I'm not digging deeper into it.
俺はカイを信じるだけだ。間違ったことはしねえってな。
It's not I trust him.
馬鹿げてる。
No, that's idiotic, ... It's not that's ... idiotic, that's ridiculous.
男同士の誓いってのはそういうもんなんだよ。
You really gonna take out otokodoshi here, huh? You really gonna do that? They really don't want to let Raz be a man and just say, like, that's how men do things. Otokodoshi. Maybe, but that's how we trust each other? No. Like, I'm sorry, but you can say otokodoshi. Like, that's how we do it. That's how men do it. Like, that's what a promise between men is. Like, that's just how it is.
それでリナに男のふりさせて戦場に駆り出すなんて。
Yeah, this is no. Parading his sister around as a man and dragging her into combat is your thing? She's not saying that at all. それでリナに男のふりさせて戦場に、yeah, 出すなんて。It's like, she's saying, but to think that involves, you know, having Lena pretend to be a man.
心配すんなよ。
And even go into combat. It's not like your thing. Like, that's not the point. She's just surprised. And then he says, well, don't worry about that. It's like, no, there's no need to worry.
託された以上、何があっても守り抜くさ。
No, 託された以上. He's saying I'm going to, like, look after her even more, like, more than he told us to. 以上. Yeah, 託された以上. Well, it could be after. Like, after he told us to look after her, I'll do anything to protect her.
本当にそういうところがバカだっていうの？
No. That's not what she means. Like, that part of you is the most ridiculous.
こんな戦場で守るも何もないじゃない。
Yeah, how could you expect to protect her on a battlefield like this?
クロードたちが戻ってきたぞ。
これでようやくテントに戻れるわね。
This is actually an issue with the grammatic structure of Japanese. Technically, this could be we can go back to our tense. Right? It doesn't necessarily... This makes it sound like she's saying I can finally go back, right? But technically, in Japanese, there's no indication of, like, singular or plural here. So it's more appropriate to think that she would be saying, finally, we can go back to our tents. Because otherwise, I can go back to my tent sounds like she's separating herself from Roz, when that's not really the implication here.
今の話会にはするなよ。
It's not, hey, just so we're clear, you mind not telling Kai we talked about this? It's, hey, don't tell Kai we talked about this. He's not asking, he's telling her.
どうして？
兄貴のことを思い出させたら辛いだろ。
No, it's not she's got it hard enough as it is. It's being reminded of her brother's got to be rough on her.
そうよね。あれだけ仲のいい兄弟だったもの。
It's not, yeah, I can understand. It's, yeah, you're right.
いつかまたみんなで集合できたらいいわね。平和になったハーフェンで。
Yeah, once things are back to peaceful in Hafen,
い
yeah.
いな。ガキの頃は日が暮れたらバイバイだったが。
I don't think curfew is good here. It's not really the implication. Higa Kuretara, it's like when the sun went down. We always had to say, you know, bye-bye when the sun went down,
今
but
なら夜通し飲み明かせる。話したいことが山ほどあるぜ。
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, drink all night, loves the stuff talk. It's fine.
酔っ払いには付き合わないわよ。
Alright, see ya, Cat is fine too. Thanks for hopping in, lad. Hit that like button. Smash the like button. No, she doesn't say listen to your drunken ramblings. She said, I'm not going to keep up with you when you're drunk.
さあ、凍える前に帰りましょう。差し当たっての私たちの我が家に。
I get it. I get why you're saying that. Sashiatate no wagaya ni. I get it, but I don't like it. I don't like home here. I can't say that. I think YouTube might actually dislike that. And besides, it's not like there's no place like home. It's sashiatate, which is like, you know, back to our... I would almost go with like home away from home. Right? It's sashiatate is like temporary. Our home out here.
雪まみれのテントが我が家ね。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like not home sweet home. It's like, yeah, you calling our tent covered in snow home, sure.
風がしのげるだけここよりマシよ。
Yeah.
よし、行くか。
Alright, we'll keep going up until the next combat.
代表用。
みんな聞いてくれ。いい正体に加わる新しい仲間を紹介する。
お前ら、キングである俺様を知らないのか。レオンハルト・ストラウクだ。覚えておけ。
He doesn't say Prince Charming. He said, you don't recognize me? I'm the... Like, you don't recognize me? I'm a king.
ヤーシュ・アラトだ。まずは弾道計算の方程式について軽く説明を。
It's not formula. It's like, I'd like to quickly go over the theories of ballistic trajectory. Bunny. Alright, we'll just keep going until we hit the next combat. There's a lot of dialogue this...
無数の流氷に埋め尽くされた厳冬期のみ現れる洋上の表現大氷洋帝国領の内海にこの広大な表現が出現すると船舶の航行は不可能となる。
Yeah, okay.
冬の帝都は陸路は積雪海路は流氷という天然の要害で守られているのだ。
Okay.
しかしその要害の一つ大氷洋を今3隻の連邦軍艦が北へと突き進んでいた。雪上巡洋艦 本来何人も踏破できないはずの大氷洋を進むために作られた連邦軍の秘密兵器である。
Secret weapon, yeah. Okay, wow, that's... I don't know if I like snow cruisers for that. I would have to listen again to hear the name, but I don't think snow cruisers is completely accurate.
突如現れた雪上巡洋艦隊によって僕たちレンジャー大隊は窮地を救われた。もっとも人員の半数以上という多大な犠牲を出してからのことだが、生き残った者は収容され、中隊ごとに各艦に再編成された。
Okay.
E 小隊を含むレンジャー部隊は2番艦センチュリオンに配属となり、寒さや飢え、行軍の苦しみからようやく解放されたのだった。
Could, yeah.
そう。
It's mostly fine.
ここは快適だ。今までのことが嘘みたいに。
No, no, it's like everything before this feels fake or like a lie. This place is comfortable.
空がない。
No, it's not heaven that comes with the sky, but there's no sky here. Yeah, Gunkan, it's like ship, vessel. I don't necessarily agree with some of the gloss. Like, for those ones, it's so hard. I wish we could pause and go through them faster, but I'd have to listen to them, like, over and over again. It's hard to find it in the script, too. You just ratchet the seriousness up by, like, 50% and call it good.
レイリー、ミネルヴァの様子は？
ダメ。食事に手もつけてないわ。私と話すのさえ辛そうだった。
No, it wasn't. This is a misread. It's she's not eating. It's not she won't touch her food, but she's not eating, and even talking to me seemed like it pained her.
そうか。無理もないな。
No, it's not. I can't blame her. That's understandable.
F 小隊は彼女を残してほぼ壊滅。その責任の一端は。
And they ... they might not have done. No, this is, and the ones responsible for that are ...
私たちいい正体なのよね。
And the one, no, it's not. If we had been quicker, this is just a misread of this. They're making it too explicit. It's the ones who are responsible for that are us, Platoon E.
だけどこのままじゃミネルヴァだって。
If she keeps going on like this, she's...
ああ、時間が解決するのを待つ余裕はない。
No, it's not time heals all wounds. We don't have that luxury. It's we don't have time for her to work through this, you know, just through the passage of time. We don't have time for her to, you know, process this.
スープがこぼれちまった。
Yeah.
大丈夫ですか？さっきの揺れ大きかったですね。
Yeah, that was quite a shake.
イライラするぜ。
This is starting to piss me off.
食欲も湧かねえし、きしみがうるさくて眠れもしねえ。
Yeah.
この程度の表彰声で眠れないだって。陸軍育ちはデリケートだね。
What? Prince? What? I hate this. What? Hold on. この程度。声で眠れないだって。There's none. This is not here. Huh, it is interesting. It is an ice reef. That's true. But like 眠れないで軍地育ちはデリケートだね. It's what, like, get his beauty rest going over a little ice. You army these people don't know how men or people in the army talk. They just don't. It's like Oh, what? You can't sleep because we're going over a little ice reef? Yeah, you army guys are, like... Yeah. You army guys sure are delicate. Or you, like... You know, something like that. It's like, oh, poor baby. Like, oh, you sure are delicate, aren't you? But princess? No one talks like this, dude. Gasatsu? What do you mean by gasatsu? Yeah. I don't know, chumps on a boat. That's like, no. It's like, yeah, well, we're not... I don't know, it's like we're not a bunch of Navy morons. Yeah, it's like, well, we're not like you Navy idiots or you Navy morons. Yeah, it's like you do know whose boat this is, right? What? Dude, no one talks like this. This is like... Like, oh, if you can't sleep, we'll put you to sleep. Yeah, we'll put you out so, you know, so hard you won't even be able to hear the ice. It's not no more scary ice. Like, yeah, put you right to bed. Is that... You didn't even say hot shot or like you might not wake up, because that's like will kill you, which he's not saying. And it's not... And hot shit, it's like, oh fine, yeah, bring it on. Friggin' punch? Coming in with a big wind up? It's like... Well, you think some wild haymaker's gonna land? Like, I'll show you how to fight. Is it okay that we're not stopping them? Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just land idiots versus ocean idiots, something like that. Not a little out of hand, it's just getting a little too loud. It's got a fucking hand grenade. Like, you can't you can't throw a grenade in here. Like, let's get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. What? No, it's not some kind of war crime. It's like, what the hell is this, like, pulling out something, a weapon like that? You should just hit him with like a fucking gas grenade. He didn't say war crime. He doesn't say his first name. He says just Morgan, but okay. I love video games.
昼寝している方がまだ有意義だな。
What? This is not right. Breath on that moron? She doesn't say that. She doesn't say I've got better things to do. Yokoso. You'd be better off, yeah. Like, introductions? What a waste of time. I'd be better off taking a nap.
Kono ko wa dare ni demo kou nano. Ude wa tasuka dakara shinpai nai wa.
Yeah.
そうですか。いかにも丘の軍人らしい。腰の座らん若造だな。
What? Ground pounders? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What? I don't get this. This is... そうですか。いかにも理科の軍人らしい。Like this to be expected of ground forces. 腰の座らん like 若造だな. It's like they don't know their place. Yeah, this is just weird. I mean, I get that it's slang for the infantry. It's not... I don't think that's Americans. I have never in my life heard of ground pounders. May refer to slang term for infantry soldier? Never in my life. Okay, but it just sticks out. This is not... Yeah, it really does sound like somebody Googled this line. But not only that, he's not using a slang term in the Japanese. Right? But he's not using a Japanese slang term. いかにも陸の軍人らしい. Like, you know, he's to be expected of ground infantry, right?
あなたは私は航海長のブライアン・ハドック。階級は中尉だ。ハドック中尉。よろしくお願いします。
I like Haddock, he's cool.
階級は私が下だ。ブライアンでいい。
Yeah, no, it's not just Brian is fine, you do outrank me after all, but like, listen to the way he's talking. Like, it's not... It's more formal than this. It's not, you do outrank me after all.
え？いや、僕も注意です。
いいえ、クロード・ウォレス君。君は今日から大尉です。本艦の護衛部隊の指揮を君に任せたくてね。
護衛部隊の指揮。しかしこの間には専任中尉のミネルヴァ・ウィクトルが。当然お前に先んじてウィクトル中尉に命じた。だが彼女は固辞し、代わりにお前を推薦した。
No, it wasn't offered. They said they assigned it. Meiji. They assigned it to her, but she rejected or she refused. Yeah, it's definitely not offered. She Meijita. Yeah, they appointed, like it was a command. It wasn't that offered, but she, like, outright? I don't know if I would say outright. Koji, I mean, it was a firm refuse, but she firmly refused, Kawarini, and she... Yeah. Suisen, yeah. Yeah, promoted to captain. Technically, in wartime, they can do that, right?
判断力、適応力、何より兵卒からの信頼。すべてにおいて君がベストでした。
Wow, this is weird. It's judgment, adaptability, 判断力、適応力、何より兵からの信頼。Trust of your soldiers, fine. You were top class in all places.
引き受けてくれますか、オーレス隊。
This is more like, will you accept, will you answer?
結構。では早速ですが、新任隊員に今回の任務について説明しましょう。
新任隊員 as yeah, okay, that's fine.
当艦を含む3艘の雪上巡洋艦隊は現在
Okay, I want to look up this word.
帝国を目指しています。
Wow, this is like a very long. I don't like snow cruisers. 雪上14艦隊 Cruiser. So Setsujo is on top of snow, and Junyonkan is, yeah, I mean, it's a big long thing. Hold on one second. I'll paste it. I think snow cruisers just kind of undersells it, if anything. You know what I mean? Like, there would be a better, because in Japanese this is a very cool long like kanji string, right? It's super literal, but like at the same time, snow cruiser just doesn't give you the cool. It doesn't have that like snappy kind of cool feeling that the Japanese does. You know what I mean? Like this is a cool turn of phrase, like Setsujo Junyonkan Tai. Like that's long. It's kind of neat. It needs to be longer in English. It's not just snow cruisers. Like okay, like it needs a better term. I don't know what I would call them. I would have to look up some like more military stuff, like an icebreaker or some designation. Like there's got to be a better term for this. Yeah, heavy snowbreakers, something. Just snow cruisers is just too boring it doesn't fit the Japanese like in terms of length. When you see this word, the thing is like when you see this word in Japanese, it stands out because it's long and it's a combination of two things. Setsujo Junyonkan. It sticks out as interesting.
ノーザンクロス作戦の B プランとして極秘に計画されていました。
Yeah, B plan. Yeah.
しかし、ノーザンクロス作戦が頓挫した今、連邦軍参謀本部はあちらを陽動作戦とし、
This is a split sentence. It should be split. I mean, yeah, more country together equals more prestigious. It's generally the case. I don't know, grand diversion instead. It's as a diversion and... Yeah, so they're explaining in the Japanese that they've changed plans, so they're now treating Plan Northern Cross as if it was originally a diversion, and this is the real main invasion force.
大氷洋は天然の要害だ。帝国もここから攻められるとは考えていないはず。大氷洋。This is interesting. I don't know if I like Crystal Sea for this. It's ice. It's an ice sea. I would go with like Glacial Sea. I don't like Crystal Sea. Crystal Sea is weird. 気づいたところで船はおろか人も車両も渡れない大氷洋では迎撃も追撃もままならない。
Yeah.
この新兵器、雪上巡洋艦をもって帝都到達を成し遂げる。
Not ride right into Nashitogeru. It will allow us to carry out the
それ
invasion.
が我々の使命だ。
大氷洋から帝都を攻める。確かにそんなこと誰も思いつかない。
君にはこの艦の護衛部隊の指揮官として存分に
Yeah, it is
力を発揮してもらいたいと思う。
too magical. I would go with like the Great Glacial Sea or something like that.
粉骨最新務めます。
I will give my all, sir.
頼もしい限りです。では早速最初の仕事にかかりましょう。
Tai is that kanji fleet. It carries a lot of weight. It's generally like fleet, you know, or it could be battalion or squad or group or anything like that. All right. Yeah, fleet.
君の大尉としての最初の仕事、それはリーダーの任命です。
リーダーですか。
君は大尉に昇進し、艦内で
Oh, this makes the game so much better to play.
よりずっと大きく重くなりました。E小隊に所属する人数も増え、戦略の幅をさらに広げる必要があります。常にミラー少尉やラズ軍曹などが君の補佐をしていますが、彼らに加えて新たな隊員をリーダーに任命し、E小隊のさらなる充実を図ってください。きっとこれからの戦いの大きな力になるはずですよ。
I don't like boon. This will be of great importance for
あ
your
りがとうございます。
missions to come. Yeah, the JP story is good. I like it.
誰を任命するかはじっくり考えてください。君が選ぶ人物なら間違いはないでしょう。
リーダーにふさわしい隊員か。さて、誰を任命するべきだろう。
The drunk chick. Increase CP. How many directors cannot be killed? Corporal and above. I forgot about that, actually. I forgot about all those ranking things.
ミネルヴァ、護衛部隊の指揮を引き受けた。
I don't think this should be 2 sentences. I think it should be 1 sentence. I accepted the position to command the guard convoy.
僕を推薦したんだ。
聞きたいのか。私の口から敗北宣言を。
Wow, this is wrong. Was the title not enough? That's not the implication here. You want to hear me say it, like admit defeat directly?
違う。君は僕を許していない。なのに。
No, it's just not still haven't forgiven me. I know you haven't forgiven me, so.
ああ、そうだ。クリステルを殺し、F 小隊を壊滅させた。
She doesn't say and I never will. It's you killed Crystal and destroyed Squad F or Platoon F.
私はあの一件を生涯許すことはない。だが。
No, I won't let you forget. It's just I will never forgive you. But hold on. Let me make sure I'm right here. In the leader ふさわしい人物に違う殺し Yeah, that is the one thing I will never forgive you for.
クリステルは最後まで誇りを胸に戦い、己の信念を貫き散っていった。
Oh, this is I don't like the turn of phrase here just for how they're trying to get this across. 最後まで誇りを胸に立て Yeah, she kept her pride, you know, it's not kept her head high, it's yeah, it's not died for fighting for what she believed in. It's her, I don't know how you describe this. It's like her conviction or like her faith almost. Chitteita, right? It's awkward. It's like she fell. This needs to be more flowery, right? It's not fought. It's like she fought with her head held high until the very end. She died fighting for what she believed in. This is like until the very last. She kept her. She fought with pride. Until the very last she fought with pride. She kept her faith and she fell with her faith and convictions close to her heart. Something like that. You know, it's like died for fighting for what she believed in is too simple. No, it's not to protect me. It's not when all looked hopeless. It was in that hopeless situation, or in that even when everything was hopeless, she like gave everything so I could live. Not to protect me, but ikasu is to like so I could live. Watashi o ikasu tame ni zenryoku de, like she did everything so that I could live. Yeah, it's not wish, it's shinnen. Shinnen is like a conviction. It's like it's so much more than a wish. It's like faith almost, right? A shinnen is like something that, like it's the same thing that Kai was talking about, right? It's a shinnen. It's not just like a wish. And she's not just saying I'll defeat the empire, right? And it's mukuiru. It's like, how do you describe this? It's I'll repay. It's like I will avenge her death is fair. Yeah, shinnen, that's the one. And she says uchitausu, like I will repay the empire for her death. I will like shoot them down. I know that's literal and it might not be literal, but I think it's like I will gun them down. Yeah. And I will like what do you know, Tsuranuku is like I will live through or fulfill her convictions. Yeah, it's not just like defeating the empire. It's like uchitausu is like to shoot down, to like gun them down. It's like kill. It's really strong. Like this. So I will avenge her death. I'll defeat the empire and fulfill her wish. No, it's more like I will repay them for her death. I will shoot down or I will gun down the empire and fulfill her convictions or bring her convictions through. It's stronger is the point. It's not just this simple. Yeah. Better candidates. No, I don't like candidate here, right? It's because, and it's not damn you. Like there's no this damn you. It's because you're better suited for it. Right? It's because you should do it. Like Sawashi is like you're better suited for it. Yeah, まともな it's I don't know if like real firepower with any real capabilities.
ならばその隊長が部隊全体の指揮官となるのが至極当然の話。
I don't like it's elementary here. It goes without saying.
ミネルヴァ。
クロード、私には覚悟がある。死んだ者に報いるため、勝利のために全てを捨てる覚悟が。
I don't like this. Yeah. 私は死んだ者に報いるため、勝利のために全てを捨てる覚悟だ。Yeah, I don't know. Like if I can avenge them, if it means we can win. The how do you call it? The ordering here is kind of wonky. It's I'm prepared to do it whatever it takes. I will throw everything away if I can avenge them. If that brings us victory, right? I'll cast everything aside. I'll throw it all away, or I'll cast everything aside. It's fine. But it's not just like, if I can avenge them, I'll cast everything aside. If that's what it takes to bring victory.
お前ごときと勝ち負けを争うようなちっぽけなプライドなどもういらない。
Wow, they really pulled the punch on this one. Yeah, this isn't staying locked in a petty contest of pride is only going to hold us back. She said omae gotoki, which is like, she still fucking hates Claude. Omae gotoki is like one of the harshest things you could say to someone. Like, staying locked in some, this petty, yeah. So it would be like this petty contest of pride with almost like a piece of shit like you. I don't need it anymore.
この命を使え、クロード。仲間たちに誓った。勝利のために。
No, it's not command me as you see fit. It's like, use my life. Like, my life, she's really saying like, my life is yours. So, make sure you bring us the victory you promised.
帝国打倒を願いながら散っていった仲間に報いる責務が我々にはあるんだ。
She's not saying it's our duty. It's we have to. ために帝国打ち倒す願いながら散った。Yeah. 仲間に報いる責任が it's not just our friends who died. It's more like for all of our friends who died fighting, it's like our duty to avenge them. Or it's not now it's our duty. It's we have a duty.
分かっている。
And not yeah, I know. It's yeah.
見ているぞ、
Yes.
クロード。貴様の覚悟、その意志の強さを。
No, I'm watching Claude. I'm watching you, Claude. It's not I will judge your determination, your strength of will. It's your determination, your strength of will.
先に行った仲間たちの思いに恥じるようなことがあれば。
Yeah, if you ever just...
私はためらいなく貴様に銃口を向ける。
This is not... Yeah, this is like totally wrong. They're leaving this out. This is such a strong line. She's literally threatening to shoot him. Like, it's like, if you do anything to disgrace their memory, I will personally gun you down. Like, I don't know if I would go with, like, gun you down, but it's, anata ni, like, seriously, juko o mukeru. Like, it's literally point the muzzle of a gun at you. Right? But what she's implying is, if you do anything to disgrace their memory, tamerenaku is like, without hesitation. It's like, I will not hesitate to gun you down. Or, no, but it's not like lock you in my sights. This, like, I will personally send you to answer to them is clunky. It needs to mention the gun. Like, I will personally gun you down. Like, I'll pull the trigger on you myself. That's how I would do it. Like, I'll pull the trigger on you myself.
みんな聞いてくれ。いい正体に加わる新しい仲間を紹介する。
散っていった仲間たちに報いるために、ミネルヴァ・ビクトルはこの命を懸けるぞ。
I don't like carry on their legacy and paid the ultimate price. It's to avenge my fallen comrades. I will use my life.
ロナルド・オルビーだ。F 正体の誇りを胸に、私は戦い続ける。
Yeah. Oh yeah, you get another tank. Alright, this is a side story, so I think we'll leave it here. And we'll just save. Because we got a lot to go through. We did exactly one gameplay mission for this whole stream. That was a lot of story. Thank you very much for the super chat. For anybody who liked, followed, subscribed, all that. Always good to have you guys in. And yeah, the game is only like halfway through. There's a lot more game to go. Yeah, the big dialogue for Minerva was really, really butchered. Like, they toned it down, like, by a ton. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to do more IRL streaming tomorrow, around the same time in the morning. So, probably some Yudu Camp place. So, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you're not a member, give me your money. And it all goes back into the stream. So, thanks for coming in. Thanks for emotes coming soon. All that good stuff. See ya, bye. Okay, bye. See ya, bye, bye.